Can you please confirm? Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So, without wasting any time, I would probably start with the class. I hope everyone over here has done their payment. So then I don't need to discuss anything on the syllabus part. So I'll directly go with our continuation of class. So yesterday we have decided. We are done with a couple of concepts such as identifiers, literals, and we have also started with the data types, where we have seen about numeric data type. So string data type is what we have started. So today we will try to complete string, list, tuple, set, and dictionary. Elsewhere, at least we'll complete till tuple. Okay, and that's what the plan is all about. So okay, let me start with our string data type. Okay, see, hope everyone is having their laptop. Okay, please make sure you have laptop with you so that you can able to practice parallelly with the class. Okay, fine. So now coming to the string data type. So generally in Python, so every language has its own data types. Okay, a couple of data types are similar within languages, and couple of data types are different. So Python has 6 important data types which I have already mentioned, such as numeric, string, list, tuple, set, dictionary. These 6 are very important. So whenever I say 6 data types, so everyone should understand 2 things. One is the data type and the methods involved in the data type. So it's very important. If I say data type, so what are all methods that are there as part of that data type is what everyone should know, because if you know methods, you can easily do the data manipulations. Okay, and second thing, you should also understand about what the data type can do. Okay, what are all operations that I can do with data types. See, this is very important. If you know data types, you can easily crack any programs that are been asked in Python. Okay, so you should clearly have an idea of all the methods that are there. So I will try giving you all the methods which are included in every data type, starting from string. So please have a look on it and make sure you practice it. Okay, when you go to home. Okay, fine. So let's start with slicing concept. Okay, and then we'll also see the methods are included in string data type as an initial understanding. Okay. So what is slicing? So generally the name itself says slicing. It means we are going to cut our slice means it is a part. It is a piece. Okay. So when I give a string to you, so can you able to retrieve the data as a slice? Okay. Let's understand it. So if I'm going to open a new IDE, see till now I'm just using a default ID. This is a default ID. Okay. I've opened a new ID. So when I say string s equal to just a variable, any variable equal to this Python. If I just say python, okay. This is a string. As I told you, anything within single, double, or triple quotes is called as a string. So here, if I want to, I can retrieve any part of this variable. That means Python, I can able to cut it into pieces, into slices. I can retrieve any data. So P Y T H O N is there, right? If I want P, I should say S of 1. S of 1 means, sorry, S of 0. S of 0 means S of 0th index. So the index will start from 0. S of 0 will give me 1. P. S of 1. S of 1 means the first index. The first index means it is Y. So like that, if you want to retrieve any values, okay, from a string, okay, particular character, you can able to do like this. Okay, if I say s of 0 means the first index, s of 1 second index, s of 2 third index, s of 4. If I say s of 100, do you have s of 100? There is nothing called s of 100. Okay, you will get an error saying that string index out of range, because there is no index with the 100th index. Okay, there is no character in the 100th index, so you will get an error. So if you want to retrieve any element s of 4, suppose you want, it will be o. O is at 4th index, so index will always start from 0. So this is the way you can able to retrieve an element. So in Python there is one more advantage. The advantage is something you can able to retrieve from back also. Okay, how do you retrieve from back? You can say s of -1. Okay, what is s of -1? -1 means it starts from back. Okay, if you want to start from back, you can also do it. So from starting it will start from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. From back it will start from -1. So -1 is nothing but n. Got it, right? So it will not start from 0. Please don't understand. So initially if you go it this way, it starts from 0. If you come from this way, it starts from -1. So s of -1, s of -2, like this. Okay, s of -3. Okay, you got my point, right? So you can also retrieve from the back. Retrieve from the back is there, but reading from back is not there. Okay, I'll tell you what does it mean. So are you clear now, this part? So now if I want to retrieve some part of a string, I can also do that. So s of, if I say s of 0 to 4, what does it mean? 0 to 4 means 0:4, like that you should say. So what does it mean? You are going to start from 0th index, okay, and you are going to end at 4th index. But here you should always understand, if I say 4th index, it will not go till the 4th index. It will always stop at 3rd index, because last index is always reserved for a space. So if you see here, p is 0th index, y is first index, t is second index, h is 3rd index. Okay, o is 4th index. So ideally if I say 0 to 4, it should give me pytho. Okay, it should give me like this, but you should always take -1 to the last index. Starting index is correct only, but coming to the last index, like the range, okay, the last index should be always -1. So it will start from 0. 0 is correct, but it is not ending at 4, it is ending at 3, is what you need to understand. So it will not print pytho, instead it will only say pyth, because p is 0th index, y is first index, t is second index, okay, h is 3rd index, o is 4th index. So 0 to 4 means it will only take 0 to 3, not 0 to 4. Last index -1. Okay, please understand that. Every time when I give a range, it will be always -1 to the last index. Okay, so when I print this, it will only give me pyt. That's all, pyth, not o. Are you clear, everyone? Clear, right? Similarly, when I start with 2 to 5, can you tell me what is the value of it? You would know it by this time. Can you tell it what is the value of it?
THON.
HO?
N.
What is second index, man?
T.
Second index is T, right? It will start from
Yes.
first initial index only, but the ending index will be always -1, is what you need to understand. Second index is T, right? So second, third, fourth, it will not give fifth. So the answer will be THO. Okay, THO. Got my point, right? Second index is correct only, but fourth index is fifth index -1. Please remember this. Okay, if I say 0 to 50, What is the output I should get? Instead, I will not get error. Please understand. Okay, I will not get error. Why? Because this will take a range till 50. We are not giving exactly print the 50. What we are doing, the last one is the extreme range. Okay, so it will give the complete Python, because Python is within the range 0 to 50, right? Understood, right? So we have only 0 to 7 or 0 to 6. So within that range we have Python, right? So that's why it will give you that. See, I'm not retrieving a value. If I say s of 50, then it is wrong. But 0 to 50 means I'm taking from 0 till 50. I'm going to take till 50 means till 50 range it is accepting. Understood, right? That's what you need to understand. But if I just say s of 50, it will throw me error, because here I'm particularly retrieving a single element. There I'm retrieving a range of elements within that range. Okay, here I will get error because 50 index is not there. Please remember, you should understand this. So when I start like this, there is again one more thing. I don't give anything. I say 4. Can you know what is the meaning of this? If I don't provide anything and 4, if I don't provide anything, it will start from 0. 0th index. Please reason. Okay, this is one more thing which you need to understand. So what is the answer for this? Can you tell me? Can you guys tell me what is the answer for s of null colon 4? That means s of space colon 4.
Py.
It should start from 0. Please listen. When I don't give anything, that itself means it will start from initial. Okay, so it will start from pyth 0 1 2 3. Okay, 4 I gave, right? Minus 1 it will give. Got it, right? Similarly, when I give s of 0 and I will not give anything, what is the meaning? What is the meaning of if I give 2 and if I don't give anything? Do you know what is the meaning of this?
From third element, it will print all that remaining thing.
Yeah, exactly. So the understanding is something like this again. When I don't provide anything, it will take till the end index. Okay, it will take till the end index in the last index. So that should be ideally 3 to the last index. Okay, so 3, it will start from 3. See, initial index it will take, but the last index minus 1 it should take. But when I don't provide any value, that itself means it takes till the last index. So HON will start from 3 4 5, third index, fourth index, and fifth index. So when I say like this, what is the meaning of it? I don't provide any range within initial character and the last character. So can you tell me what would be the answer for this? So the answer would be it starts from 0th index and it will end with till the last index. So if I don't provide any range, okay, so it will give me the complete Python. Okay, so you just need to understand all these different variations. Okay, what is how to read from negative index, how to read from starting index. So see, in Python is all about inbuilt methods, inbuilt packages, inbuilt modules. So as a learner to Python, so the major thing that anyone who is learning programming should understand, okay, the methods that are there in every data type. Okay, see, as Python itself is more about existing modules, the codeless, easily understandable. So the reason, because it has lot of packages already existing. Okay, it has already have lot of modules. So as a tester or as a user who is going to use this particular programming language, you should be aware of each and every method that is been called for what particular use. So when I say suppose Selenium, I should know all the methods. For drop downs, what method I need. For classes, whatever the classes I am calling. For action chains, I mean for mouse over actions, what classes I want. Okay, for integrations, what I want. all these methods you should know by default. Okay, so from starting from here, I request you to please have all the methods, okay, practiced when you go to home. Okay, I'll try to tell you each and every data type and every data type method. See, for Python, if it is a data type, you should understand the methods of it, okay, and what that method can do, what are the operation of that particular method. Because whenever you ask in interview, they would ask you certain questions. Okay, find the first occurrence of a number, okay, or remove the duplicates. So all these questions they may ask you in interview when you're going for a interview. So how do you answer this? Only if you know all the methods which are there in the data type, you can implement that. Okay, so starting from now, I'm going to tell you the methods. Please understand. I'll share the notes to you. Okay, this is a class. There are 2-3 notes. I'll share you. I'll share you my class notes. I'll share you the running notes, and I'll share you Durga sir notes. Okay, 3 things I'll share you. So once, however, a lot of people have already joined, so we will continue the class. However, okay. So let's understand about string methods. First point. So there is a method called capitalize. So what is capitalize method? So how do you identify it? Like this. I will do one thing. I'll open a separate file and I'll start writing the code over there. Okay, like this. I'll open file, new file. Okay, you know right how to do it, everyone. Okay, so when I say a string, I'm going to assign a string like this Python. So there is a method called capitalize, CAPITALIZED. So what is the use of this method? This method is going to capitalize the first letter of or first character of the string, only the first character. So in our case, P is the first character. Okay, is going to get capitalized. So I just need to say print because I'm going to print that particular variable, right? A dot capitalize. So A is Python. A dot capitalize means you are going to capitalize that particular method. So capitalize is a method. Okay. So when I run this program now, like this, I need to go to run module. I can store it. I should store it with some variable name. I can say string methods. And if you see it here, capital P is changed to capital. Okay. You may ask me the question, suppose already P is capitalized, then what is the case? Okay, if in case the input itself is capitalized, it will not do anything. It is not going to change it. It is not going to make it to lowercase. If it is already capitalized, it is being capitalized. If it is a space, you may have, in this case, you may have a space. So if it is a space, so the first character is a space, so it can't do anything. Understood, right? So still you will not get P capitalized. P will not be capitalized because first character is not existing here. It is a space. Hope you understood, right? So it's all about this way. Okay, so only the first character will be capitalized by using the method called capitalize. So this is the first method which you need to understand. The second method, I will try to explain every method as we progress. Second method is lower, then is upper. Okay, upper, lower, index, count, split, join, alpha, digit, alnum. Okay, these are all methods which we have. I'll try to tell you one by one. So there is something called is lower. I'm printing the output here. A dot is lower. So anything that starts with is, please understand, any method that starts with is in Python, okay, will only give you a Boolean output. Boolean output means in Python we have Boolean values true or false. So it will only retrieve you, it will only give you two values, which is true or false. Anything that starts with is, okay, please remember it as a priority. So A dot is lower means I am going to check whether my string, all the letters in my string, okay, all the letters in my string is Python, right, is in lowercase or not. If all the letters in the string is lowercase, then you will get is lower true. Okay, I already told all letters, okay, not one letter or two letters or few letters. So it will give you true because everything is a lowercase. Similarly, there is a method called is upper. Okay, please understand this. So all these things you should know. I'll tell you where it is used, what kind of questions, what kind of programs you are supposed to know, because this is very important when you go for an interview. Okay, there is a method called isUpper. Okay, so what does it means? It means if your string is having all characters uppercase. Okay, if your string is having all characters uppercase. So let me do one thing. I'll also define a different string here. Okay, I'll define a different string b equal to with capital letters. So in my case here, in this case, b dot isUpper will give you true. IsUpper will give you true. In first case, it will give you false. Okay. Got it right. Then there is a method called upper and lower. Okay, upper will convert your string into complete uppercase. So in our case here, print isUpper is different from upper is different. Upper means it is going to convert your string into uppercase, the whole string. That means this python is going to convert into uppercase. Clear, right, everyone? python is going to convert to uppercase. Similarly, when I say print b dot lower, now this Nikhil is there, right? This is going to convert to lowercase. So lower will convert to lowercase, upper will convert to uppercase. IsUpper is going to check if all the characters are uppercase, only then it will give you true, else it will give you false. IsLower will give you all the characters are lowercase, it will give you true, else it will give you false. Capitalize will going to capitalize only the first letter of the string into capitalized. Okay, so when I run this program, you got my point, right? This is for capitalize, this is for isUpper, this is isLower, I guess. Okay, so isUpper is false because it is all about isUpper is false because the character is not isUpper. Then it is true because b dot isUpper is true. Okay, it is converting to uppercase and it is converting to lowercase. Are you clear, everyone? Till here, are you clear? Just to say yes. Okay, then I'll go for next methods. Okay, we will see some programs only once we are done with the complete loops and conditional statements, and with all data types are done. Only then we can able to go through the programs. Okay, so now there is again different methods which you need to also understand. IsUpper, isLower is done, upper lower is done. Okay, then we will go with index, count and split join. Index, count, split join, is alpha, is digit, is alnum, and length. Okay, let me explain you one by one. So these are all inbuilt methods. Python itself is all about usage of inbuilt structure which is already there. Maybe it is a method, or maybe it is a module, maybe it is a class or a function. Whatever it is, we are going to utilize it as part of your programming. Okay, there is no one who is stopping you to use inbuilt methods or anything. Okay, then print length of a. What is length of a? Length of a will give you the total length of a. Length of string, a is nothing but a string, so length of string. Here in our case, a and b are strings, right? So length of a will always give you the total length. Length will start from 1, not 0. Please listen. So it will start p as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the length of Python is 6 because the length will always start from 1, not from 0. Okay, when you are counting for length, you should always start with 1. When you're counting for index, you should always start from 0. Okay, please remember that. So what is length of a? The length of a is nothing but 6. Then print a dot index. So I want to know what is the index of a particular character. So a dot index of h. So Got it, right? H is a character, so you should always give it in single or double or triple quotations. Generally give in single quotations. In this case, you can give in single quotations. So what does it means? I am going to get the index of H. If I want to know what is the index of H, okay, I can able to do it like this. Index of H means what is the index of H? That means H is there. H is at which index is what I am going to get it. Okay, so it is at which index? 0, 1, 2, 3. So the answer for it is going to be 3. Okay, clear, right? So it is at 0th index, third index. Okay, you may ask me a question that if I have multiple H in, okay, in a string, so it will always give you the first identified index. Please remember it. Okay, you got my point, right? Then a dot count, very important. Count of anything like t. How many times t is repeated in your string? Suppose if I take a string s equal to, okay, this is a string. So if I want to know s dot index of, okay, s dot index of h, I have multiple h here. Okay, how do I identify which h it is? The first identified h it will give me. Okay, you please understand it. Index will always be giving you the first identified index. So where the first index of h is coming, that index only it will print you. Similarly, if I want to also know how many times a string is repeated, okay, or a substring is repeated, so you can say s dot count of, suppose g is there, how many times g is coming here in my string. Okay, it will give you the number of times it is coming in. So initially index and count will give you, index will give you the index of a substring, count will give you the number of repetitions of that particular substring in the string. Okay, when I run this program, you see it gives you 6 for the length, 3 for what, 3 for index of h, 1 for index of t. Okay, not index of t, sorry, count of t. Then s, this index, what is the index of this? It is 4, and then total length of g, it is 11. So totally 11 g's are there. The index of h is initially 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This h only it will give you, the first h only it will give you index. Okay, this is the fourth index. The count of t is 1 time, only 1 time t is there in the string. Here the index of h is somewhere around py th, right? 0, 1, 2. This is 3. So 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 11. You're getting the same thing, right? You can see it. Okay, 3, 1, 4, 11. 6 is the length of the string, total string, Python. And all these things you already know. Are you clear till this point, everyone? Any doubts, any questions?
Yeah, I have one query.
Sorry?
I have a one query. If I want to second H means how I can get the index?
Sorry?
Here you mentioned continuously, right? Instead of triple H, you can mention one H. Somewhere you can mention as a H. How can I get the second H of in
No,
second
that you
H?
cannot able to get it from this. So there is a different way to retrieve that. Okay. Here in this case, by this method, you cannot get it.
Okay.
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 Okay. Fine. Then there is a method called is alpha is all num. Okay. Like split is also there. So suppose if I want if I want to split the string into different parts, okay, so I can say s dot split of f. So what does it means? I'm going to split based on f. So wherever f is there, it will split like this. This is one part, Okay, from here to here it is other part, from here to here other part, from here to here other part. So it will split like this. So when I run this program, if you see it, sorry, it is s dot split, not just a split. S is a string, right? So string dot split. So you will see like this. You see, did you see what is h text here? Sorry, it is h, right? See, now you got it, right? So it is splitting like this. This many times it is splitting it. Okay, so wherever f is there, it will split into that many parts. Okay, you have to give the indexing from where till where you want to get it splitted. So you can also do like this. See, in the previous example, if I want to split my string a dot split of t, so I want to split after t and as a t as a reference. So I can also run it like this. Okay, so it will give you py, okay, and hon separately. Got it, right? So this is called split. Understood, right? Then there is something called is alpha, is alnum, which is very important that you should also know. Print a dot is alpha. Alpha means if all the character is alphabets, it will give you true. If it is not alphabets, it will give you false. All the characters should be alphabets. Okay. So you will get true. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. So it will give you true if all the characters are alphabets, right? So in our case, Python, all are alphabets only. There is nothing different, right? Similarly, okay, if I take a string like this, suppose d equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So here in this case, all the characters are digits. Okay, so I can say print a dot is alpha will always give you false. Okay, but print a dot is digit. This is very important. You should also know digit. There is a method called digit. So it will check all the characters are digits or not. If all the characters are digits, it will give you true, else it will give you false. Okay. So when I run this program, you will get true. False for this. So when I say d dot, sorry, d dot is digit, will give you true, right? Why it is true? Because it is all about digits. So when I run this program for d, so it will give you false and true. Please remember. So d dot is alpha. All these are not alphabets. So you will get false here. All these are alphabets. Sorry, digits. You will get true here. So digit and alphabets is different. Okay. Then there is something called print a dot is alnum. So anything, if alphabets or numbers, anything is there, it will give you true. Okay. Both for a and d, it will give you true, because if anything, any of them, either alphabets or digits or both, mixture is also there, it will give you true. Alnum means either it should be having digits or alphabets or both. Okay, clear, right? Fine, right? So these things you should always understand. There is again a method called join. Okay, join. Replace is also there. So first of all, you should understand string is a immutable data type. So what is immutable? Non-changeable data type. So once you declare a string like this, I already said, so I'll declare a string like Python is also there, Python world. Okay, this is a string. If I want to change something, I want to change h to something. Generally, if you want to change h to something, you can also say like this: s1 of what is the index of h? 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 equal to, I want to change h to suppose r. I'm just giving you example. So this is the way you can able to assign it. Generally, if you want to change any index, so that meaning itself means I'm going to change that particular index to some other value. So it is not possible in Python strings because strings are immutable. Immutable means non-changeable, not changeable. Once you declare a string like this or any string that cannot be changed, you cannot change anything inside it. You cannot replace it directly. So it will throw me an error. If I run this, if I print it, it will throw you an error in the last saying that string does not support item assignment. You cannot assign anything. You cannot assign it because string is immutable. Please remember, non-changeable. Once you declare some value to a string, it cannot be changed anymore. So there is an external method called replace. Replace is not a part of string. So how do you replace it? The same thing. If I want to do, I should do it. I'm commenting it. So if you want to comment a line, you can comment like this. Hash is to comment a single line. I already told you, right? Multiple lines, if you want to comment, you can comment it like this. Then you write something, suppose. So then you can comment like this. So see, from here to here, all this is commented. Okay, please understand it. If you want to comment multiple lines, triple quotes, you start and close triple quotes. Between that, whatever you write, all this will be commented. This is a multiple line commenting. If you want to comment a single line, you should give hash. Clear, right, everyone? This is single line commenting. So I'm just giving you example. So I'll remove it. So now s1 dot replace. I want to replace. Okay. I want to replace what? I want to replace world with class. I want to replace world. I want to replace with class. Okay. So I can also say like print s1 dot replace world comma class. So now what you will get output as Python class, not Python world. I'm going to replace the substring, or I can also replace a single letter like I showed you before, right? s1 dot replace. I can replace a single letter which I want to replace with r, right, which I told you. I can also do it. So when I run it, it should show me, okay, sorry, it should show me Pythron. Clear, right, everyone? So this is an external method. Directly you cannot do it because it is a immutability of string cannot allow you to change anything once it is defined. Okay, so are you clear, everyone? This is very important. In Python, you should always know every data type and the methods of the data type. It's very important that you should understand. See, I have seen a couple of new faces and new people joining in. Okay, please be patient and please stay till the last. I would explain you the complete syllabus what we are going to see for next 2 to 3 months. Okay, we are starting with Python as a basic understanding. So we are going to see a lot of things. We are going to see manual testing, automation testing, 4 frameworks, 2 projects, end-to-end. From the scratch, we are going to build the projects, and then we are going to see Git Jenkins. We are going to see agile methodology, API testing, manual and automation. So we are going to see so many things. I will explain you the syllabus content as we have already started the class. I will continue it for some time. Please be patient and stay till the last. Okay, whoever joined newly. Okay, I will explain you the syllabus. Okay, then you can get to know what are we going to see. So this is a initial Python class we are going to take, just to make sure to uh, refresh or to go through all the concepts of Python. Okay, revise all the topics. For whoever already know, who doesn't know anything, they will probably get to know now. Okay, so this is all about the methods as part of your string. Hope everyone knows it, and I run it at a complete go. It will give me the values like this. Clear, right, everyone? So we have been seeing it one by one separately, and we have seen it at one go. So replace all num, alpha, digit, split, count, index, capitalize, is lower, is upper, lower, upper. All these methods should be known. Length should be known to everyone. You should practice it. However, I'll try to share this notes. Please remember. Okay. This is all about string data type. So in Python, whenever I say any data type. So what are the questions? What are the potential questions that may be asked here? So they may ask you, they'll give you a string and ask you to find the count of number of digits and characters in a string. They'll tell you how to remove the duplicates from a string. They'll tell you the first occurrence of character. Suppose you have to get the first occurrence of character. So all this can be solved by using this. You have to check whether a string is having lower character or upper character and get the count of them. These are all the questions which may be asked. So I'll discuss about these programs once we are done with loops and conditional statements. Until then, just we'll go through all the data types on a higher understanding. Okay. So this is all about string data type. We will try to see now list data. Very important, and hope everyone should know. So we will see till tuple today, and tomorrow we will continue with set dictionary, and we'll start with this other concepts. Okay. So soon we will complete Python. Okay. And Python is a base thing everyone should know before you start Selenium. Okay. Fine. So now list. So what is a list in Python? List is one of the data type which I mentioned. So totally there are 6 important data types in Python. One is numbers. Numbers means integers, float, and complex numbers. Second is string data type. Third is tuple data, list data type. Fourth is tuple data type. Tuple, tuple, whatever you mention. Fifth is set data type. Sixth is dictionary data type. Okay, so totally 6 important. So we are going to see the third one, which is list data type. So if you know arrays in Java, so what is an array? Array is a collection of elements, typically to be the same data type. Okay, so all the it's not a single element, it's a collection of elements, it's a group of elements which are being sequentially maintained, okay, which belongs to the same data type. So you can also say in this way, it's a homogeneous collection of elements. Homogeneous means of same type. Collection of elements means it is a sequentially maintained elements. It's not a single element. Okay, so if I say any array like this, so this is all about in Java. Okay, so how do you maintain it in Python? So in Python there is a list data type. Okay, list data type, it's a collection of heterogeneous elements. So that means it is not a single element, it is a group of elements and not mandatory to be of same data type. So it starts the list can be represented with anything, any variable equal to square brackets. This is called square brackets. You can have any data type here. You can have string here, you can have list here, you can have tuple, you can have float variable here. Okay, so this is a simple thing. So here, what is the type of S? Type of S is data type. What is the data type of L? The data type of L is, to understand what data type it belongs to, you should say type of L like this. So it will give you, so it will ask you to first save it. You should save it and then you should store it. Then it will run it. So it will give you list, class list. That means it belongs to class called list. It is a list data type. So list data type is a collection of elements, but it is not to be the same data type. It can be of different data type. Please understand. Okay. Here Nikhil is string data type, 1, 2 is integer, 2, 20.3 is a float variables. And you can also have same data type. There is no problem. So I can have L1 equal to, okay, 1, 2, 3. This is a pure number data type. Understood, right? See, still, even this is also a list. So you can have both the same data type or a different data. So it is a heterogeneous collection. It is not going to be, it is not mandatory. It is not mandatory to be a, okay, plus int. Okay, so it's all about integer data type, right? So you will obviously get it as an int. But when I try to print it, it is list. Okay, I have given 11 there. That's why it is giving me int. Okay, so it is L1. L1 I should give. L1 is list. This is also a list. This is also a list. So you can also give only strings. So it's all about, you need to understand it's a collection of elements which is not mandatory to be of same data type. Okay, that's what you need to understand. So second thing, very importantly understanding. So how do you retrieve it? How do you print it? You can print like this, print L. So what does it mean? It will give you the elements. You can print this particular data type like this. Got it, right? You can able to print the list like this. So list is a mutable data type. See, string is immutable data type, whereas list is mutable data. What is mutable? Mutable means changeable. So here, whatever the elements that you declare, you can change it. In string, you cannot change it, but in list, you can change it. See, I'll give you a simple example. So we already seen list, right? String, right? So we got an error here. We got an error here whenever I'm going to change a value in an index directly. So that's the reason I'm going with replace. Replace is a separate method. It is not part of data type. You are using an external method in order to replace. Direct replacement is not possible because it is immutable, non-changeable. But whereas list is changeable. Okay. So the same index will work for list also. Please listen. Okay. Again, I'm trying to say you the same indexing will work. So already we know indexing, right? We don't need to know it now. So print indexing L of 1 to 4. What is the meaning of this? Can you tell me? 1 to 4. Can you tell me what is the values?
2 Nikhil 20.
Exactly. So 4 minus 1. Fourth one minus 1. So it will start from 1 to 3, not 4. Okay. So it will give you 1 means 2, Nikhil means 3, 20.34 means 4. So it will give you, when I run it, it will give me 2 Nikhil 20.3, not 1, because 1 is at 0th index. Are you clear, everyone? The same slicing concepts. I'm not going to repeat it here. So hope you will be understanding it. The same slicing. But here the difference is not a single element. It is a group of elements. It's a sequentially arranged elements. Okay. Please remember the difference of that. So now, whenever I say Python is a mutable data type, that itself means a couple of things you need to remember. So it is a changeable data type. That means the list, whatever you give, it can be changed. You can add elements, you can remove elements. Okay, you can replace elements anywhere, anytime by methods. Okay, directly also you can do. Suppose I want to say L of 2. What is L of 2? Nikhil, right? I want to change Nikhil to hello. In string it is not possible because string is immutable, not changeable. So totally 6 data types. They are dividing into, see, all the 6 data types are divided into 2 categories: mutable and immutable. Okay, numbers, strings, and tuple. This 3 will belong to immutable. Please remember. List, set, and dictionary will belong to mutable. Okay. So changeable. Directly they are changing values. You can change any value directly. But whereas tuple, string, and numbers, you cannot change it once it is assigned. Okay. Got it, right? So now if I print L, what is the value I'll get? Thus Nikhil will be replaced by hello. Are you clear, everyone? We are seeing very basic parts. Okay, please remember. So not even a 0.1% of the syllabus is started. This is an extra syllabus which I am going to tell as part of. It's not part of my course, but for understanding for everyone as a programming language, it is mandatory that everyone who wants to be in IT industry should know one programming. Okay, so I hope this can be an opportunity to you to understand this from the scratch. We are going to see, right? That's the case. Are you clear, everyone? So this is going to now replace it directly. So how do you? So now let's see the methods of list. So we know the slicing is same as string. It can be directly. It is immutable. Directly you can assign values like this. Like this, you can replace the values. You can able to get the type of it. You can print the list. So now what you can do? You need to know the methods that are there as part of this. So the length is same. Length method is same again. What is the length of L? What is length of L? Can you tell me? Length will start from 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the length of L? Length of L is 4. Okay. What is length of L1? Can you tell me?
5.
What is length of L1? 5, right? Please speak out, no? Starts from 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 elements are there, 5. So we will start with the methods as part of list data. So till now we just saw what is the slicing. Okay, slicing is same. Okay, I don't need to explain you. It is very similar like a, you can say print of, this time L of, you should say L of, not L dot. L dot is different, please. Okay, understand? L of, list of. Okay, L of 0 to, so I will not give anything, to 5. What is the mean? What is the meaning of it? It starts from 0 and it will stop till 4. So it will give you almost everything because everything is there in that range, right? Okay, so let me give only till 3. So it will only give you till that. See, now it is only giving 1 to Nikhil. 0, 1, 2 only it is giving. Okay, like this. Clear, right? So now let's see the methods. Hope everyone is fine, right? So we will see methods today and then we will probably see the tuple data type today and then we will close it off for today. Tomorrow we will continue it. Okay. So now coming to the methods, the very important method that you need to remember. So there are 4-5 important methods you should always know. Append. Append is a method which is going to add a single element at the last index. So L is nothing but 1 to Nikhil, not Nikhil, 1 to hello and 20.3, right? So if I say L dot append of, I can append, if you want to append string, I should give it like this. Within brackets, I should give. Okay. If it is a string, if it is not a, if it is a direct number, okay, you can directly, give like this. So what append will do? Append will add one element to the last index. Lastly, it will add one element. That's what you need to remember. If I want to add an integer, directly I can give like this. Within, not in single or double quotes. Please remember. Okay. Clear, right? So L dot append of 500. I'm printing L now. So now L is what? L is having 500 added lastly. Can you see 500 is added? Now again I will say L dot append of DURGASOFT I'll add. Okay. Now again if I print L, it will give you DURGASOFT added. DURGASOFT is a string, right? That's why you should give it in single or double quotes. Anything is fine. Clear, right, everyone? Are you understanding? You should practice it if you're learning it for first time. If you already know it, that's fine. Well and good. So there is something called insert. L dot insert. Okay, 3 comma 5000. If it is an integer, you can directly give like this. What does it mean? 3 comma, you should always say. 3 means index. You are going to insert 50,000 to 3. So that means this is the latest list, right? I'm sorry. For this, what is the third index? 0, 1, 2, 3. It should be this one. So now when I say third, it should be coming before it. So here I'm going to get 50,000. Insert will add you an element, a single element. It can be a string or number or any data type at particular index. Append will always add to the last index. Insert will add to a particular index. Here what index I mentioned? I mentioned as 3. You can mention any index. Okay. So in third index, it is going to add 50,000. Okay. Now when I print L, what is the value now I will get? Now what is the value of L? Now you see the value of L, 50,000 is added in the third index. Are you clear, everyone? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please remember. So you want me to continue or tomorrow you want me to tell? Can you please message me? No, seems like you are not responding, and I mean a lot of people are offline. Can you please message whether you want me to continue today or you want me to continue tomorrow? Seems like quantity is so much, or you want some time to practice, or what you say? Because I don't want to overload as well. I don't want to say it slowly. So just want to get your updates from you. Can you please message in that particular chat window, no? Whether you want me to continue class now or you want me to see tomorrow. You're fine with it. Tomorrow it's time for office. Okay. What about others? Okay, please practice it. Okay. I understand this is something which you need practice. Overloading is not good as well. Okay, I'll give you slowly. Okay. However, not importantly the time. So 1 or 2 days it may go here and there, or 1 week or 10 days may go here and there. Make sure we will discuss every topic till the end. Okay, fine, guys, you can practice it. Okay, as everyone mentioned. So what we have seen today, what is a synopsis for today? The synopsis, the summary. We have seen string data type. We have seen methods of string data type. What are all methods we have seen? We have seen is upper, is lower, alpha, is all num, is digit. Okay, lower, upper, capitalize, count, index. Okay, split. Okay, replace. All these things we have seen. And coming to list data type, we have seen list data type. What is it? Okay, we have seen the methods like insert. We have seen the methods like append. We have seen the slicing. Okay, concepts. We have seen both for list and tuple. We have seen slicing, and how to add an element also we have seen. So all these things we have seen it. Go and practice it, guys. Okay, videos will be given to you, and soon whoever have not done payment, please go and do the payment. So whoever is newly joined, can you please mention your names? Sravanti, I see that few people joined newly. So coming to those people, I will try to explain you the syllabus content. Okay, Sravanti Devi Reddy.
Yes, sir.
Hi. Yeah, and I see someone newly joined, Satish Kumar.
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah. So let me explain you the syllabus first, and you can ask me if you have any doubts. So the
Okay.
syllabus is completely a very standard syllabus that we are going to see. So we were actually starting with our basic understanding with Python. Okay. So I'll try to explain you. See, I have added everyone in the group. People can drop off who has already been there in the class. Okay, they can drop off. Only for new people, you can stay back and see the syllabus. Okay, other people you can drop off. So we will start with Python programming, which will generally start with for 7 to 10 days. So we will see everything in that Python programming, all the data types, conditional statement, loops, object-oriented programming. We will see about exception handling, file handling, okay, modules, functions. We will see all the topics that is required as part of our Python basic understanding. Okay, so we will see Python programming and for 7 to 10 days, and then you will also get 170 videos of Durga sir only for those who has enrolled our course. For this particular thing, you should reach to DurgaSoft online team. I'll give you the numbers to you, okay, below. Please make sure you get the videos from them once you enrolled. And Python everyday videos will be given to you by them. You should reach to them, okay, for video purpose. Understood, right? For video purpose, you should please reach to them. Class notes and everything I will be sharing you. Okay, so class starting, class ending, when the class will rescheduling, all these things should be taken care by them only from DurgaSoft. Okay, so now coming to concepts, first we will see Python, then we will see Selenium concepts. So we will see all the components of UI, what is required for doing automation. Okay, so by the time you complete Selenium concepts, you will be able to automate any website, that is able to any web application you will be able to automate. So then we will see frameworks. So frameworks are very important for for getting job. So we will see totally 4 frameworks. Okay, end-to-end understanding of frameworks we will see, and we will see 2 projects, complete projects, which includes end-to-end understanding, and from the scratch we will try to build the frameworks projects. Then Git Jenkins, how to push your code in Git and how to run it in pipeline. So Jenkins on Git we'll see. Then after that, we will also see API testing. API testing, both manual and automation, we will see. So API testing using Postman, we'll see as manual, and API testing using Python programming automation, we'll see. We'll see end-to-end API testing understanding. Okay, so it's not done still. Okay, we will see agile methodology. We'll see end-to-end Jira, understanding how to raise a defect. All the concepts of Jira, how the Jira exactly works, we will try to see. And then we will see manual testing, end-to-end manual testing we will see, which includes all the understanding of manual concepts and all. So we will see manual testing, automation testing, 4 frameworks, 2 projects, API testing, both manual and automation, agile methodology, Selenium concepts, Python programming, all included. It's a course. Okay, the course is a very vast course. It's a very standard course. You can even compare it with anyone. So this is a very standard course where you don't need to so this is more than enough for whatever is the experience that you're going with. So I will be giving from my end, I'll give you resume, sample resume. I'll give you HR contacts directly who are already working in companies. Like 100 plus HR contacts I'll give you. I'll give you important interview questions. You don't need to wait for someone. You can directly reach to HRs and you can ask them to schedule the interview once you're done and your practicing is completed. The course duration is around 40 to 45 working days. Weekends there are no classes. I'll create a WhatsApp group and I'll share you the updates, doubts, materials on that group. Okay, once the payment is done, once you are done with payment, you can share me your number. Okay, so I'm going to share my number here to everyone. So once the payment is done, you can directly ping me. I'll add you to WhatsApp group. A group is already created for someone who is already joined the course. Okay, so once you are done with your payment, you can please message to this number 9121443446. So you can please ping to this number. You can I'll add you into group once I confirm with the online team, DurgaSoft team. So you are supposed to get everyday videos, recording videos from DurgaSoft team. Okay. So you can claim an experience of 3 years, 2 to 3 years by the course. That is more than enough, whatever I'm saying. Only thing that you need to practice is Python programs, which I'll refer you some questions, some programs, and also some websites. You need to practice every day. That's all. You can easily get it. So it's generally going to be 2 to 3 months of course, 2.5 months to 3 months of course. You can get an experience of 2 to 3 years. Timings will be 7:30 to 8:30. Okay. So you can please reach to all these numbers, DurgaSoft team numbers, for the enrollment. Yeah. Any doubts from anyone?
Yeah, Nikhil sir, how can we get the recording session?
Okay.
How can we get the recording session?
I didn't get you, man. Can you message it? I'm not able to understand.
Yeah, how can we get the recording session? Previous today I
Recordings will
joined
be
and
given by DurgaSoft team. You should reach to
yeah,
any of these numbers. You can call to these numbers, ask them, I have done the payment, share them the payment sheet if you want in WhatsApp or
yeah,
whatever you have, and then they're supposed to share you. Okay.
sure,
I'll do
thank
one
you.
thing. I'll add the DurgaSoft number in our group. You can point to them. You can refer to them and ask the videos.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'll do that.
Sure, thank
WhatsApp
you.
group is already created for those who have already done payment. If you have not added in group, or if you are not there in the group and you have done payment, please ping to that number.
Yeah,
I have given in the
yeah,
chat.
yeah,
Anyone,
I'm
any,
also there. Yeah,
yeah, anyone who is missing, I'm saying. Okay. Hope everyone is clear, right? Any doubts? So we will
Yeah.
see every topic very clearly in a very detailed manner till the last day. Yeah. Satish, please tell.
The Python only 10 days of classes.
Sorry, Python only?
You said only Python 7 to 10 days.
Yeah,
So you
only
cover
Python
all the
program.
things. Can you
No,
go
no,
out
no.
now?
Only Python programming will be 7 to 10 days. The whole syllabus is 45 to 50 days.
No, that's fine. Especially I'm looking for Python.
No, Python Python is not our course first point. See, the general,
Okay.
it is a prerequisite for anyone who is joining this course. They should already know Python. So why I am teaching it? To ensure that all the topics is covered, okay? And you are aware of
Okay.
Python program. If you are already knowing Python, that's well and good. If you don't know Python, however, I'll explain you everything detailed, okay? Even though it is 2 months or 3 months of Python course or 10 days of my course, it is equally the same. I'll give you every content of it. Clear,
Okay.
right?
And you said enroll some videos.
Yeah, you should reach to the DurgaSoft team for DurgaSoft videos. See, generally, if you want to buy that videos offline, the cost is around 8,000 rupees. But you do enrollment to my course. Within my course, along with the course, you will also get that videos freely. So you should reach to the team. Okay, I'll add the team in the group. Okay, you
Okay.
can point to them and you can ask them to give you the videos. If they are not providing, I'll also ask them. Okay, from my end.
Okay. It's the latest videos only that already recorded
Yeah,
videos.
videos and all, you should reach to these numbers, man. I have given you numbers, right? They're all
Okay.
Durgas. They are maintaining it. You can call to all this. Please note all these numbers. Call to these numbers and ask whatever you have doubts.
Yeah, sure.
Because I don't have any control of it. I don't have any access to any
Yeah,
videos.
got it. Your perspective.
Sorry.
No, I got your perspective.
Yeah.
I'll speak with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
And,
Thanks a lot.
and yesterday only it got started class.
Yeah. Class is started just 2 days back. So I am ready to give a backup if you have missed anything. And the videos are already there. Okay, videos are already existing. So it's been only 1-2 days. Okay, it's not any more. What do you say? Any more days happen? Just 1-2 days happen, and we are in the initial phase only.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Nikhil.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Any doubts? Thank you, guys.